Hello, and
Welcome.
welcome to
Alternate fucking
Casuals.
What makes you
Fucking
casual?
It don't matter.
What you know.
fucking
All right, let's do the thing. Ultimate effing casuals. We're back, baby. Up in your ears. Nathan, Isaac, my fellow casuals in arms. How casual are we feeling this beautiful Sunday?
Dude, I'm feeling hype. Got some really good shit on the horizon.
Yeah, firing up some very casual takes for the main event we're going to preview today.
Hell yeah.
Just going to channel the casualness in me.
There was this old, it was, I don't know if it was a joke or not, but it was a posting of someone who would be like your chauffeur, right? He drives like this big pickup, and you ride in the back, you load up with your friends or whatever, and there will be like some beer waiting in the back for you, and you could be talking about whatever the fuck, and the driver will just say, "Hell yeah, brother," while waving a beer in his own hand. And like, man, I aspire to be that driver. Let's get some boxing news out of the way really quick. Naoya Inoue, pound for pound, what, number 2, shall we say? 3?
I think I got him at 3, but it's like 3 at worst, I think.
Yeah, 3 at worst.
Yeah. I think I would agree with that for sure. No fault of his own. It's just we have we're spoiled in a generation of greats right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like Terrence Crawford, fucking untouchable at the moment.
He could potentially change it with the Nakatani fight, but we will see.
That would be a good one. Instead, he fights Murodjan Akhmadaliev, one of the other names in his division, and it was not very close. Pretty decisive win. Some good MJ had some good moments, but I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with him. What did you guys think of the MJ fight?
Yeah, I mean, I saw like highlights going into it, and I mean, it seems like in a way, pretty much just like dominated him pretty much all the way through, except for like one moment like towards the very end of the fight. But I mean, yeah, MJ really did not have much going on in that fight.
From what I saw, it did seem like Inoue had cleaned up. It's kind of the holes he had from his last fight, and so he was much better equipped to deal with the style that MJ was, and the attacks that MJ was going for. Those openings weren't there.
Yeah, good. Inoue did what he had. He got the job done. Wasn't his prettiest performance, but he got the job done.
Yeah,
I
mean, I think
expect
like the biggest thing that came out of this was the fact that like after this fight they announced that yes, the Picasso fight is next after this, but then after that they've like I guess somewhat confirmed that it'll be Nakatani, which is like a mega fight. If it actually happens. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that a lot.
that'll be like Japanese Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I mean that's massive. Like,
yeah, you do that at the Saitama Arena.
I would actually wake up like super early for that, or like stay up potentially to watch that fight.
I think for you that would be like a breakfast.
Yeah, like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. type fight.
Yeah, we're getting Waffle House for that fight, boys.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I forgot we did that for the
good.
The Fulton fight.
The Fulton fight. That's right. Oh, good stuff. That's another Waffle House one. Yep, for sure. I gotta see where the nearest one to me is. Forgot. Since I moved, I don't know where to go. I don't know where anything is. Let's move on. Fiziev is out for UFC Brazil. And Charles Oliveira doesn't have an opponent. What the shit is going on?
Yeah, this is a big blow. I was really looking forward to that fight. Oliveira versus Fiziev. I don't know, like up until now at least, as current, there's not been a replacement. There's not even really rumors of a replacement. There was rumors flying around that Benoit Saint Denis was going to step in, but he came out personally to like shut it down, saying that was not going to happen. So, I don't know. I mean, Oliveira could maybe not be on that card. So,
I'm calling this divine intervention because there is no shot that Oliveira should be fighting so soon after the Taporia knockout. So this is like God stepping in and saying, "Hey, buddy, look, I'm gonna save you from yourself right now.
Take a moment. You need a moment. Take a moment."
This is unfortunately judgment dealt out. Go ahead.
But I was gonna say, like, yeah, I mean, I'd completely forgot about that. But yeah, he got flatlined by Ilian. Like an immediate turnaround, gonna step in against another lethal striker in Fiziev.
Oh man. Speaking of lethal strikers, Conor McGregor has been re-added to the UFC roster, reactivated. Is the White House card is a go? Is that what we're drawing from this?
Yeah, I'm like 98% sure that card is gonna happen. It'll be on CBS. So it'll be free to watch, which I think is massive for the sport in itself.
It's huge.
But yeah. But I'm pretty much, honestly, it's gonna absolutely happen. I'm pretty sure, barring like any like major disaster, it'll probably happen. And McGregor seems to be the front runner to be the main event, and he's like, he called out Michael Chandler, saying that was gonna be his opponent.
Michael Chandler finally gets his wish.
That fight has been cooking for like 4 years now at this point. Is that more? What?
4 years sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. Like whatever Ultimate Fighter season they were on, since then that fight was supposed to happen, and like they were scheduled. McGregor hurt his toe going into the fight, had to pull out. I think that was for UFC 300. Or was it 301 or something like that, around 300. Yeah, I mean, it might happen on the White House card. I think that has the potential. Even if it was just McGregor in the card, that would be an insanely massive card to happen.
This fight has lost none of its luster. Like, it's just as entertaining now as it was 4 years ago because these guys are both going to just try and strike with each other and try and knock each other out. And like, if you just want pure action, you're going to get it from this fight.
Oh yeah. So someone is getting laid out in that fight if it happens. Like someone is absolutely getting laid out. It's just like they're both too aggressive. I mean, like McGregor's a little bit more composed like normally, but I just feel like, I mean, we'll see because McGregor has been out of the ring or out of the octagon for so long. It is sort of hard to even like analyze that fight if it does go through. But I mean, I feel like if we're talking about prime for prime, I mean, it just seems like Michael Chandler, like his style is just like the exact type of style that McGregor likes to fight against. I mean, it seems like Eddie Alvarez type of opponent.
Aldo kind of counter.
Yeah. I mean, Chandler is just like a come forward fighter, and that's like McGregor. McGregor, he normally picks apart those fighters. But yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the intrigue, honestly, because McGregor has been out for so long that we don't even know what he's going to look like, really. I mean, every once in a while he uploads these like training clips, but I mean, he's also, I mean, we've also seen he's been like, doing a bunch of drugs recently, alcohol. So, I mean, obviously that's going to have an effect on his, athletic ability slightly. So yeah, I think that's part of the intrigue. But I mean, I am really excited for this card. I feel like this could be a mega card. Not even just for the location, but I feel like they try to stack like 5 good fights on the main card. Obviously, probably like one USA fighter on each fight slot.
Yeah,
So
Team
it could be
USA versus whoever.
Team World, just Team World.
Yeah,
It'd
pretty
just be,
much.
I wonder. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of fights they could put on this. But yeah, I think we're a little bit too far out to like really see who they put on. I feel like Bo Nickel would probably be put on this card.
Colby Covington
Probably
gotta be on it.
Kobe Covington, yeah, yeah.
Who's gonna
Yeah, man,
glaze Trump? That's who's gonna be put on it.
Dude, Michael Chandler, if he wins, oh my god, that dude did like even like Trump supporters said he does a little bit too much.
It seems performative. Like
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
the level of what he does.
Michael Chandler's level is a little bit too far. It seems like.
Oh man. Shall we move into the recaps? Because there's not a whole lot. Unless you got more for the McGregor and the White House card. John Jones possibly going to be on it.
As a
I saw
co-main, I
DC
mean,
I saw DC was genuinely like saying, yeah, they should put Jones on the White House card. But like, I mean, there's no way they do that, right? Like Jones has screwed him over too many times.
if they did, it wouldn't be as main event. It'd have to be like, because think about it, if McGregor is gonna be on that card, McGregor will be the main event. Like everyone else is secondary to him.
Of course.
So, like,
Even if it's
even if-
Aspinall?
Dude, I think
I
even
think
if it's
so.
Aspinall, I think so. Yeah, McGregor is just bigger than everyone else. Even at this stage of his career, he's still just like, he has the potential to pull in like casual viewers, like people that don't watch MMA know who McGregor is. So like I think they'd have to put him as the main event, even if it was Jones versus Aspinall.
I always think of what would the main chat in Discord think. And
They'd watch this fight. They absolutely watch that card.
if it's McGregor in the main event, they're going to be watching.
Yeah, I mean, this is someone that crossed over into boxing. McGregor versus Mayweather was a massive event. Like that was like I think that's one of the most watched boxing events. I think it did like, what was that, 2 million pay-per-views?
It's
Or like
it's
around
a top
it?
fiver for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was a massive boxing card. So yeah, I mean, the boxing, like even boxing only fans would watch this card. I mean, and the fact that it's on CBS, just like it skyrockets this card. I mean, this is people that have never seen a combat fight at all are going to be watching this card. You know, especially with the caveat that it's going to be at the White House. I mean, that's
just with it being at
elevates
the
it.
White House, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, this is a worldwide level event if it actually gets made.
I got to get the political show back up and running ahead of time.
I gotta say, I've been thinking about it. Like they said that the weigh-ins are gonna be at the Lincoln Memorial, and dude, I was actually thinking about this last night. How like the photos would actually look pretty cool for the weigh-ins. Like everyone, like, you know, I don't know if you guys have been there, but like you walk in from the sides, and it's massive. I mean, it's area. I mean, all white. The backdrop. I mean, people can. I mean, it's a public area, so people can just show up for it. I mean, it would actually look pretty cool. And then they were talking about potentially fighters walking out from the Oval Office, that is a little bit more wild. Like the Lincoln Memorial is at least a public area. Yeah, I mean, that would look hilarious. Like just the UFC walkouts from the Oval Office. That would look pretty wild.
Got to get the political show back up. Just so that when this happens, not if, when this happens, there's gonna be a lot of like public outcry. Like, this is a circus. This is ridiculous. This is belittling the I don't know, the magnitude of the White House and the memorials and all this. Like, man, we've been talking about this shit for fucking months, dog. Like.
Yeah, this is
Make peace
it's gonna
with
reach
it.
mainstream. It's
It's
gonna reach mainstream as well.
Absolutely.
Like every Fox News, and then everyone's gonna be talking about it.
I mean, it is a little fitting. I mean, our favorite sport as Americans is like football, and it's the most violent team sport that's out there, next to like, I guess rugby. So I mean, we're all about this stuff, man.
Yeah,
Just
this is what we
yeah.
do.
Blow some shit up, watch some people get knocked out, just crack a beer, have a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm actually like very interested not only in the fights, but also like how will the production look? Because I mean, it's gonna be outside. I mean, I think they said that not many fans are gonna be there, obviously because like security has got to be high.
Of course.
But like how is just like the structure of everything gonna look? I'm pretty interested to see how that comes out.
Oh man, let's move to our recaps, which are few. Dana White's Contender Series Week 6 and 1 Friday Fights 125. That's all we got. Let me put some shit on the, because there's plenty of previews coming up. So let me just put these things here now, and we'll move on. LVX Media Net, all one word. Follow us on social media, whichever your preferred one is. Wherever you're listening, hit us with a rating. It really helps. It really, really helps to get a rating. And if you're feeling froggy, leave a review. If you're not, whatever, a rating is more than enough. Ads have changed. If you would like to get rid of them, patreon.com/LVXMediaNet. It's the same username there, just like everywhere else. All right, quick break. Support for this episode is from Ramen Bay. You love ramen, but wish it had more, fresh toppings that take it from good to epic. But who has time for all that chopping and shit? Well, get ready to level up your noodle game with Ramen Bay. It's the ultimate topper that brings big flavor and incredible texture right into your bowl in seconds. Imagine perfectly seasoned beef or seafood, vibrant vegetables, or savory mushrooms, all freeze-dried to lock in peak freshness and flavor. Just sprinkle as much Ramen Bay as your heart desires as you're boiling up your hot ramen, stir, and watch it transform. In today's connected world, your digital life is always on. You shop, you bank, you connect with friends and family. All of this happens online. But with every download, every click, there lurks a hidden danger: viruses and other cyber threats. One wrong move and your personal data, your photos, even your identity could be at risk. And that's a scary thought. You need more than just hope or vibes. You need proven protection. Support for this episode is from Malwarebytes. It's your digital shield, constantly detecting, blocking, and eliminating the nastiest shit that you can find online. Think of it as your personal cyber guardian, always on watch so that you don't have to be. With Malwarebytes, you can browse, bank, enjoy your online life with confidence. No more worrying about malware, phishing scams, ransomware, or any of that other nasty shit. Enjoy secure access to what matters most to you. Protect your digital world, protect your peace of mind. Take Malwarebytes for a trial run today. Go to lvx.be/MWB and invest in your online security today. All right. Now, moving into our previews, we've got a lot to get through. Dana White's Contender Series Week 8. If you're in Discord, you'll catch me in the MMA chat. We'll be talking about the Contender Series as it happens. But Friday, October 3rd, to start, we have PFL Champion Series. This shit it kind of tripped me out because it's not on ESPN. It's not on ESPN Plus. It's on ESPN Unlimited. I've never heard of this before.
What is?
Huh?
I've never heard of it. What is that?
I don't
What
know.
is ESPN?
What? It tripped me out because I let me look it up again to be sure because.
Oh, it's like all of them combined. It looks like. This is what is this supposed to be like their internet? Because I remember before, like PFL didn't really have a way for the US to watch. I I forget. It was like on the previous Paul Hughes card, I want to say, and the U.S. did not have a way for fans to watch. But I guess I don't know if this is their response, but I've never heard of ESPN Unlimited.
I haven't either. I'm not sure what it means. I haven't seen. I have ESPN Plus, and I've been looking around, and I'm not seeing anything for this card. So I'm not sure what to make of this.
Yeah, in regards,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna have to figure it out. It's a good card.
It is.
I mean, this is actually kind of something I've always wanted. I mean, I don't know now that we're moving to Paramount if I'd use it now, but it's all of their cable channels, ESPN, ESPN2, SEC Network, ACC Network, and all of your ESPN content. I mean, it's $30 a month, which is still a lot.
That
But
is
like,
a lot.
I don't watch anything on TV besides sports. So I mean, this would be superior to like buying Dish or something for me. But
Yeah,
I don't know, there's a lot of money just for ESPN, especially now that Paramount is going to have rights to the MMA.
yeah. Is this like something new? Because
This is the
never
first
heard
I've ever heard of it. So I'm thinking this is a new venture.
of- This is like a few years too late. But,
Yeah, no shit.
because they finally got it.
I mean, if they put PFL Europe, PFL Middle East, and all of their other miscellaneous stuff on here, I would get it. I kind of have a professional obligation to have it, but
I mean, dude, this is a very good card, by the way.
it is.
There's like 4 or 5 fights. I'm probably gonna want to tune in here.
Looking at them, other than the main, co-main, what are you looking at?
Magomedov versus Sergio Pettis, and then the Tukagov versus Artem Lobov. I think those are the two, I believe. I want to say. But I mean, regardless, the Magomedov versus Hughes alone is like, even if like you're like a UFC only type fan, I mean, Magomedov versus Hughes, this is the rematch. Their first fight was incredible. Hughes, I mean, he had a crazy performance in their first fight. It was a very close fight. Nurmagomedov, in my opinion, edged it out 3-2 on my cards. But I mean, it was a close fight. Paul Hughes, I mean, he was young going in, and we'll see how he shows up this time. But he's a legitimate threat to Usman here. I mean, he had some very nice takedown defense. His striking was clean. I mean, it looks like his gas tank holds up pretty well. So I'm very, very interested to see how this fight goes. We'll see if the Eagle FC has been able to, make any adjustments, help him win this fight a little bit more easily this time. Or I mean, we'll see, because if he shows up like last time, I mean, Paul Hughes, he's had a fight in between this, or in between the rematch and the original fight, and he's looked better. So I am pretty interested. And then Corey Anderson, he's had some pretty good PFL success. He used to be in the UFC. And I mean, he's sort of a fun fighter. And Magomedov, I forget who he fought before, but Sergio Pettis is an ex-UFC fighter. I mean, he's known for some like, Sergio Pettis. No, this is his brother. I think Anthony Pettis was the UFC fighter. But regardless,
Pettis.
yeah. But Sergio Pettis, I mean, he actually was champion, right? In PFL, he beat the Asian dude. He beat an Asian dude to be champion. But Magomedov, I've seen him fight. He's pretty good. So yeah, there's some really good fights on this card.
This is the same Usman Nurmagomedov that said his resume is better than Topuria's.
Yeah, I mean,
pound for pound, as a lightweight, he's a better lightweight than Topuria.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be put to the test here, because if he loses this fight, then that's out the window.
He struggled the first time, and I would not rate Paul Hughes to give Topuria hell. I don't know. Maybe I'm
I
UFC
agree.
centric.
I agree. I agree.
Let's move on to one Fight Night 36. There is a few good fights on here. Jared Brooks versus Mansour Malachev. That's an MMA fight. Kong Torani versus Aslamjon Ortikov. It's Muay Thai, but the heavy lifting is being done by Prajan Chai versus Jonathan DeBella. This is a kickboxing fight. Very, very good. For if there's a boxing purist that just so happens to be listening to this, Jonathan DeBella has beautiful boxing fundamentals. He just so happens to throw kicks in his fights. It's really good. This is a really good. It's I think they're consolidating the main title and the interim title. So this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be on Prime. But here's why we're here. UFC 320. Oh, from the bottom up as we usually do. Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker. Who the hell is Brogan Walker? Patchy Mix. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Versus,
This is insane. Early prelims? Dude, he's been banished.
He has. You had one
against
shot
a guy that we didn't know existed until right the second.
He has no like profile.
No
on the website,
profile
bro.
picture.
No profile. This is insane, but he's been mega banished here by the UFC. Man.
His profile picture is literally the Polish flag. ESPN doesn't even know who this guy is.
Damn. Dude, imagine if he loses. Imagine if Patrick Mix loses this. Oh my god.
back to PFL, buddy.
Yeah. No, this is the UFC telling you better get a knockout first round, buddy.
Yeah, you better do something.
Yeah.
Patchy Mix.
This is his UFC debut. This is Jakub's whatever. Probably not Jakub.
We're going Jakub. We're going with Jakub.
Jakub.
The creator of the white race, making his UFC debut. He used to fight in KSW, which I guess is a Russian league.
I think it's Polish.
Or Polish league, yeah. Wow.
And this photo is like really popping me, just like seeing the empty like, fighting figure. Man. Let's see what Patrick Mix can do. This is supposed to be a layup. Let's see what he can do.
Supposed to be. Moving up, Macy Chiasson versus Yana Santos. Bantams. That's the early prelims.
I will actually be tuning into the I am marking down when the early prelims start because I have to see this Patrick Mix fight.
I do, yes.
Dude, if for anything, like, what does this Jacob guy look like? We have to find out.
Just to see.
Yeah, we have to see what he looks like.
What the evil Jakub. Moving into the prelim section, Daniel Santos versus Ju Sang Yu. That's fun. Chris Gutierrez versus Farid Basharat.
That should be a fun fight.
Edmund Shabazian versus Andre Muniz.
Another solid fight. It's a really solid fight.
Yeah, Ateba Gatier versus Ozzy Diaz at middleweight.
I'm looking forward to this one. Temba Gautier, he's what's it called? They've got a lot of hype behind him. I feel like the UFC's been sort of pushing him a lot with like clips online, like on their social medias. But this is supposed to be like a test, it seems like, because Ozzy Diaz in his last fight, man, he was hard to knock out. He ended up getting a win. He's got some major punch resistance, at least, as of recent. So if he can get a finisher, I think that'll be very good for him, for Gautier. But I'm really looking forward to this fight.
Uh, yeah, that rounds out the prelims. Moving into the main portion, Abus Magomedov versus Joe Pyfer. Oh,
This is an awesome way to start the main card.
yeah, dynamite.
Yeah,
Both these guys are very, very straight on fighters. They're both just loading up power shots. That's the backbone of their offense. So someone's going to get knocked out in the first 2 rounds for sure.
Yeah, this is a good fight. Piper could enter the rankings here with a win, so this would be a very nice win for him. He definitely wants to get this one.
If he can, like he can be a bit of a mongoloid.
Yeah, I mean he has power. I mean everyone knows that, but like I don't know, there was some. I mean he had some issues even in the Gastelum fight, which was his last fight out. I think. You know, this is only 3 rounds, so you shouldn't have like, you know, a ton of difficulty here, but we'll see.
Oh, here's a really good one. Josh Emmett versus Yusuf Zalal.
Yeah,
Big
this is a
fight.
banger.
Wow.
Banger
Good
fight.
night, Yusuf. I'm already calling it. Emmett's going to slaughter this guy.
Yeah, I've seen Zalal hit, man, and if you get hit by Emmett, you're unconscious. So I think I'm gonna back Josh Emmett here too. Even though Zalal, he's got some hype behind him. He's supposed to like the younger prospect here, but I just feel like Emmett's gonna be a little bit too much.
Man, I was thinking like I'm riding the young man hype train here. I think I'm gonna pick Yusuf Zalal.
Man, yeah, if his defense is sharp, then yeah, but
if he
he just can't get hit.
if he can hold up to the pressure, I really think he can pull this out. It's like this is a tough ask though, because like Josh Emmett, like you guys were saying, like if he can tag you, like bro, you don't have a lot of. If he can tag you, yeah, your chances are you're gonna be put out. But
Yeah, I think Zalal does have chances, but I've got to favor Emmett here. I've just gotta. He's a veteran now. I feel like I just gotta. I just imagine him being a little bit too much for Zalal at this point.
Oh, Yuri Proska versus Khalil Roundtree.
Dude,
Are
crazy
we struggling
fight,
to? Are we struggling to pick? How are you guys feeling?
honestly, I'm gonna back Yuri. Recently he got his master's degree. He's been like, adding defense to his game.
His master's
so-
degree.
Yeah, he just got a master's degree. Yes, he just got a master's degree. Yeah, but he's been doing a bunch of stuff recently. But man, I don't know, man. I could, if Roundtree wins, like I'm not gonna be like super surprised, just because this is gonna be a standard bang affair. But man, Yuri's been in these wars before, and he just like most of the time seems to find a way to pull through. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with Yuri. But Roundtree he has very legitimate chances to win this. But there's a lot of power going both ways, and someone is gonna get slept. I feel like.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to oppose you on this one. I'm sorry, Yuri, one of my favorite fighters, but I think Roundtree, since the Pereira fight, has hit a different stride in his striking, a lot more intelligent in the Jamal Hill fight. And man, like Yuri just takes too many punches. That's kind of his thing where he centers his chakras and just gets blasted in the face by a jab that he wasn't defending, but wins anyway. But I think Roundtree is just leveled up. Like, he has that, that championship experience. He got his shit kicked in, but Yuri did as well. And I think Roundtree's incorporated those improvements a little better. But this is going to be a war. Either guy could win this fight. This could go KO either way. It could be is it a 3-rounder or a 5-rounder?
It's a 3-rounder.
I think
feel
in
like
three.
Oh, those
probably
are,
only
it's
gonna go 3
it's
rounds.
going to be a hellacious 3 rounds if it goes the distance.
Yeah, I really do not see a takedown being thrown in this fight.
Oh no.
This will probably be
no.
one that I recommend as like a boxing friendly type of fight. Most eerie fights are exciting, so I think this is gonna be very fun to watch. The fans will win regardless. I feel like.
Man, I'm glad. I was really feeling Khalil Roundtree in this, just because, like, the way that you put it, Nathan, like, he leveled up. This is a different Khalil Roundtree than we saw, like, 3 years ago. Different guy. Proska's been knocked out a few times at this point, and I don't see this going well for him. Good. It'll be a good fight while it lasts. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of good fights while they last, Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen for the bantamweight title. How long? This is gonna go the distance, right?
I would imagine so. I mean, Merab could get a submission. I think that's definitely possible. But I mean, I think most likely it goes to decision. Like, I feel like Corey Sandhagen, I mean, he is a very good striker and all, but like, I don't know, man. Merab, it's just really hard to pick against Merab nowadays. I mean, it's just, I've chosen against him a few times, and it just, I mean, he's completely dominated. Corey's like only way to win, I feel like, is a knockout, and I mean that's really how it has been for Merab's previous like few opponents. That's their only chance, and it just hasn't happened. So I mean, I'm gonna pick Merab here, and Corey's my boy. I feel really bad doing it because I've been riding with Sandhagen for some time now, but I feel like Merab is just too good at this point. Unless like this is the fight where out of nowhere, like we start to see, the wear and tear in his body, or like, the age is getting to him or something. But I just feel like this will not be that point. So I just feel like Merab's gonna win, probably by a dominant decision if I had to choose.
Yeah, I think I've kind of committed to, until I see it, that is Merab falling off, I'm just going to choose to, believe that it's not happening. He's going to win this fight dominantly. And I mean, he's on he could be on an all-time tear right now, right? If he dusts Sandhagen and he maybe fights Umar for a rematch and dusts him again, like he's knocking on the door of history right now as far as most active, most dominant champion. And I think he's going to make Corey, I mean, a very intelligent fighter. I think he's going to make him look silly, which is not any kind of shot at Corey. That's just how good Merab's style is. Like, you can't deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, Merab was just hard to knock out too, man. He's smart. Like, I mean, Corey, he does have it in his arsenal, like, the jumping knees, the takedown attempts, but I just feel like Merab is too smart for that. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Merab will probably win like 5-0 or 4-1 or something like that. It'll be pretty clear.
Not like this. Not like this.
Yeah. And his resume is going to be insane if he wins this. 2 wins over O'Malley, a win over Umar, Cejudo. I mean, Sandhagen, it'll be... His resume is wild.
All right. Moving into the main event, the rematch, Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. What was Nathan? You told me that AP is weighing in pretty heavy at this point.
He is currently 234 pounds. That is down from like 245 or something like that, like 2 weeks ago. He is massive.
Huge.
Upon his arrival to Vegas.
Or 230. Bro.
He's got to lose 30 pounds.
And I'm sort of thinking about it now, and like, it is sort of weird because like as of late we've been seeing Pereira, like he's been doing like a movie. He's been traveling a lot, like visiting a lot of different places, like putting out these videos on his social media. And like I've seen a lot of people saying like I imagine he is training. Like I don't think he's just like gonna do this fight on vibes or whatever. But you know, considering he lost the first fight, you know, is he locked in like he should be? And like I don't know, man. I mean, how do you guys see this fight going?
To be fair, he does look absolutely jacked. I'm trying to drop a picture in here.
Okay.
I mean, the guy's huge.
Yeah,
Massive.
he's not soft. Not at
I would
all.
imagine that he's doubled his training efforts, and this is one of the longest layoffs he's had in the last few years. Unfortunately, I don't think this fight's going to come down to the kind of shape he's in, although it is encouraging to see him still working hard. He's got to find a way to transition from wrestling defense to offense, because he did surprisingly well against Ankalaev in the wrestling department. He wasn't able to transition that to offense. He was too worried of striking and overextending, and Ankalaev, pieced him up. So he's got to find a way to win on the feet without, getting stuck into a wrestling exchange that he can't win.
Yeah. I just need him to throw more. I need him to throw more. I mean, that was like, in the first fight, he did really well with the takedown defense. Like, did Ankalaev even land a takedown in that first fight?
I think he stuffed every one of them.
Yes, nothing meaningful.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, that part is good on Alex's. I mean, but like Nathan said, I mean, it's one of those things, like, if he goes more into offense and just, like, with disregard for the wrestling, he could get taken down. So he has to do it in an intelligent way, but I mean, he does, regardless, he has to let go of his hands more. I mean, there was just like nothing going back towards Ankalaev in that first fight. And I mean, that's one of Pereira's like biggest strengths is his offense. I mean, you have power, yes, but you need to land in order for that power to have an effect. So, I mean, I would like to see more of that. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Ankalaev is good. I don't know, man. I really want Alex to win here just because it would make, if, after this fight, let's say Alex wins, if Alex then moves up to heavyweight, it would make it even that much bigger, potential fight with Aspinall. But, I mean, it's sort of hard to pick against Ankalaev at this point, considering how the first fight went. Because, like, Ankalaev actually looked pretty good on the feet. Like, in addition to the wrestling acumen we know he has. It's sort of hard to pick against him, but I don't know. I'm gonna back Alex, but I sort of feel like Ankalaev will win.
That's kind of where I'm at as well. Is I want to believe that AP can make the adjustments, but at the same time, I'm not entirely certain that he will. I'm going on faith, pretty much, that AP is going to make the changes. That he's going to be able to not just stuff takedowns, but actually do something with the stuffing, as it were.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all we got, though. Unless there's anything more for Ankalaev Pereira.
I mean, this is a mega card. I think I'm gonna start watching. I mean, probably from the Patchy Mix fight onwards, to be honest.
At the very
It's gonna
least,
be a long day of
gonna be
fights.
starting an Apache Mix.
Yeah, a long day of fights. There's a lot of good ones here. I'm excited.
I think there's an even bigger, what do you call it, stake on the line than the light heavyweight title. Like, I genuinely think the winner of this fight will move up to heavyweight and challenge Tom Aspinall.
Oh,
in the
hell
near future.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I think
You think
both of
Ankalaev
these-
does?
He's been talking about it. He's been talking about moving up. I think he said he would make a few defenses first, but I mean, if he wins here, I don't know if there's anyone that's going to be beating him, after this. Light heavyweight. I don't see anyone with the skills to do it. So I would think he'd be destined for heavyweight, and he'd get a title shot really quick, maybe even immediately.
There's not a whole lot of contenders up there, but if he's going to be staying down to do a couple of title defenses, then what? Proska Roundtree turns into a number one contender fight.
Yeah, I'd say so because like Roundtree just beat Hill, and then Yuri. Who is it that Yuri just beat? Oh, Yuri also just beat Hill earlier this year at the beginning of the year. And he's ranked number 2. But I'd probably say this is the front runner for like a title eliminator.
Right. All right. Anything more for Ankalaev Pereira? All right. What if a small natural step could make a profound difference in your daily well-being? Many of us grapple with everyday stress, looking for natural ways to support our mood, our mental resilience, and our overall vitality. The answer might lie in nature's wisdom. Support for this episode is from psilocybin, the powerful psilocybin mushroom in a convenient microdosing capsule. Revered in traditional practices, psilocybin is gaining recognition for its remarkable benefits in mental health. With psilocybin, you're choosing a natural path to holistic wellness. I feel it's incredibly important to say that this isn't a substitute for professional medical advice, it's just a really good supplement. Of the 3 blends, I've tried the Inner Peace blend, and I can tell you from the beginning I felt a greater sense of calm and mental clarity. I've been juggling with some unfortunate stressors, and I've been doing it with a lot more resilience. But psilocybin is more than just a supplement, it's a step towards a more harmonious you. If you want to have a look at what psilocybin has to offer, go to lvx.be/psilocybin, that's SOULCYBIN, and use the code LuxMedia to get yourself a nice discount. Help us out a little bit in the process. Take the first step towards inner peace and clarity. Nurture your nature with nature. lvx.be/psilocybin, use code LuxMedia. Pop quiz hotshot. What's tiny, fuzzy, and responsible for a large portion of the food we eat? If you guessed bees, well, you nailed it. Seriously, 1 out of every 3 bites on your plate depends on bees. So there's a bit of bad news here. These little heroes of our gardens and dinners are struggling. Between habitat loss, climate change, and pesticides, it's a fucking bummer. Without them, our world would look a lot different and it would be a lot less delicious. But there is good news. Support for this episode is from Project Honeybees. So when you pick out something nice for someone special, or just something nice for yourself, your purchase adopts a queen bee that you get to name and get to watch over, and you'll support the protection of these extraordinary little creatures. Ready to make a statement and a difference? Go to lvx.be/bees and start browsing for your next gift. Your next favorite accessory can also be a lifeline for our buzzing buddies. Project Honeybees. Get yourself a nice little discount, help us out a little bit in the process, and help save the fucking world. lvx.be/bees. Use code LEO33862. Buzz, motherfucker. There's that. Oh, if you want to get yourself into the conversation, you want to tell me how terrible my takes are, I don't give a shit. I want to hear about it anyway. 833-589-7637. It's an anonymous line, so you can call me whatever names you feel like. But if you're entertaining and informative, then you're going to make the show. We'll include you at some point. If you just want to chat with us directly, lvx.be/discord. You get yourself joined up there. And if you go through the aforementioned Patreon, get yourself a role, bypass a little bit of the hazing. But there is a sub-community. It's a boxing Discord in general, but there is a subsection for MMA. So you'll catch me there Tuesday nights watching the fucking Contender Series slap with all the other degenerates. But with all that said, We're heading into UFC 320. Parting words.
And this is a mega fight, a mega card, really. I might actually do some food for this one, but I'm really excited. This is sort of towards the beginning, like of the last quarter of the year, and there's still more to come. There's still more to come. We got November, pay-per-view November, December. So yeah, just enjoy while we have it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a seriously packed card. We've had to wade through some pretty lackluster ones or very top-heavy cards. This is a card that really, I mean, this is what the fans deserve to see on a regular basis, is this kind of stacked card. So, looking forward to it. Very excited to see what happens here.
Praying for Paramount.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is the type of stuff they're going to deliver on a more regular basis. All right. Well, with all that. Oh, Isaac, did you have something?
No, I was just saying, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that next year.
All right. With all that, let's get the hell out of here. That's it for this edition of the Ultimate FM Casuals. See you next time.
See ya.
Peace.